Well, we are officially live. And boy, oh boy, is this Mets team frustrating over these last two games. Boy, oh boy, are they frustrating. The question that I've been asking and I've been putting is, who is this Mets team going to be? Who are they? Who are they? Who is this Mets team gonna be? And look, if this is who they're gonna be, it's gonna be a long season. And when I say that, what do I mean by this team? I'm gonna go into that in a few. As a Dodgers fan, I want Steven Kwan on the Dodgers. Not to ruin baseball, he's just a good player. Shout out to Milad for joining. Um, Look, this Mets team is really, really disappointing right now. I mean, look, disappointing, but at the same time, I also understand the importance of not overreacting. That is going to be foul tipped, is going to be two quick strikes on Brett Beatty. So I'm going to react to the ending of this game, and then, we're going to go and talk a little bit about it. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Two quick outs in this inning right now. So the Mets are down. I'm not at this point. I'm not even gonna update the scoreboard. It's a waste of time. I'm not even gonna do it because this Mets team should be ashamed of themselves. Let's just say it like that. They should be ashamed of themselves. And again, I get it's early. It's a long season, but I'm gonna comment after. That's the first strike to Luis Torrens. Really nasty's here. Lily's here. Shout out to you. If any of you are Met fans, I'm sure you're frustrated with the Mets because it's not about losing. It's how you lose. 0-1 pitch. That's gonna do it, folks. The Mets lose the series to the Diamondbacks. Should be ashamed of themselves. Are they getting booed? Let me see if they're getting booed right now. Are they getting booed? Let me see here. I don't know if they're getting booed. Ram Jam 08. This lineup needs Soto back. Phillies or Mets not doing well. So shout out to Star Wars and Ram Jam on YouTube. We got really nasty. Isn't this the other way around score wise? You're right. My bad. I actually made a mistake. That it didn't make sense the way what I was reacting. But yeah, it is the other way. I guess that was my fantasy of what I wanted to happen. But yes, it's the other way around. The Mets lose this game 7-1. And look, the first 6 innings were solid. The 7th, 8th, and 9th inning, hot garbage. I mean, absolute garbage. Like, if you dedicated time to watch this game, I feel for you. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, thankfully, Frank Rivas, the Diamondbacks, they embarrassed the Mets because the Mets played like hot garbage. It's just as simple as that. We got, let me see here. Star Wars, Phillies or Mets not doing well. Yeah. Losing games that you look in a baseball season, you're gonna lose games. You're gonna lose at home. You're gonna lose series at home. But how do you go from being up 1-0 in the 7th inning to losing 7-1? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's a lack of heart. It's a lack of, lack of energy. It's like zombies on the field. So I'm gonna go more into it, but what did the Diamondbacks just do? They scored 7 unanswered. Frank Rivera, sorry. But thank you, really nasty. Hi, I was about to say I'm at casino. What game am I watching? I appreciate it. Speedy 22. Yeah, bro, it's time to fire Mendoza. We are not going anywhere with this garbage manager. I'm frustrated with this. Yeah, I turned it off in the 7th inning. I'm from Cali. Frank Rivera, jeez, hot garbage, man. Like, I mean, there's some games that you watch it and you're like, wow, I'm glad I watched this game. But then there's some games you watch and you're like, damn, yo, why did I waste my time watching this garbage? Straight up garbage. Like, why? I'm a Tigers fan. I feel you. You want Baez back? I don't, because we gave up Baez. We gave up Pete Armstrong for Baez. Lindor is lost. The Mets are lost. Brother, this is what happens when you get garbage pitchers like Garcia and Lovelady. Nah, Speedy 22, Lovelady didn't do no bad today though. Nolan comebacks. Is Nolan playing? Nolan pitched a solid game. He had 6 great innings. But when he got to the 7th, he lost it and gave up 2 runs. But, I mean, it just went downhill. That money I won on Michigan, I won't hit the jackpot. My God. I was here for Illinois' game. Buzzy Mixes, definitely. I appreciate you being here. We out. Ben should really been playing Beatty. Should have been playing for Beatty for defense. Yeah. Beatty, he was exposed in right field, let's just say. Lindor looks lost. I agree. Bad move. Haha. Cubs like him a lot. They did. They extended him. Stop, bro. Please. Lovelady's garbage. Look, I'm not defending Lovelady, Speedy 22. But he's not the reason we lost this game. He's not. So, you stop as well. I got to defend. He's on the Mets, Let me see here. But, all right, look. Oh, boy. This team just... Look. I'm coming home from baseball practice. You see the game 1-0. I'm like, okay, Bell Star 24. Mendoza punted the game when Garcia came in. Should have had Lovelady first. Bell Star. Christian Perez bats, plain and simple. Shout out to Frank for the follow. I appreciate you. The Tigers are hot. Brother, we are not going to win with this garbage loss Mendoza. We got Manny RD. Shout out to Bellstar for the like. I just don't think Mendoza is a good manager. Look, there's a lot of things we can say. There's a lot of things you can say about the team tonight, but this loss goes on everybody. Shout out to Manny for the follow. I appreciate you. The Knicks win. I actually have to check that. If you were a manager for the Mets, would you do differently? Look, I didn't watch the game tonight. I was at baseball. At least tonight, I don't know every decision that was made. So, it's tough. Now, Brett Beatty's, they're showing the inning in the 7th. Brett Beatty's supposed to catch that ball. Let's see the play. Oh, Vientos. Yeah, Vientos at first base, Yeah, like, look. They're showing the replay. Like Brett Beatty in right field. Okay, do you want to blame the manager for that? Okay. But the Diamondbacks started ripping the ball too. I'm going to give them some credit, but Vientos, that throw home, he threw it hard, but it was a garbage throw. Everything's garbage for me. We got Time here. Got smacked by the D-backs backups. Time, are you a D-backs fan or what? Who are you rooting for? Let's see. Please don't defend Mendoza. Mets are not going anywhere with him. Stearns can't keep watching. Can't keep waiting. Fired men. Bats do have to wake up, and it starts with Lindor. 100%. I root for good baseball. So that means that, you're not watching many teams right now. You're not watching the Blue Jays. You're not watching the Yankees because the Yankees just lost a series to the Athletics. The only team you're probably watching is the Dodgers. So you root for good baseball. Time. You're a Rockies fan. Oh, boy. I would trade Beatty and Vientos for Yandy Diaz. Interesting. Shout out to Jose for joining. Okay, this defense is terrible, going to get worse. Yeah, like that. When you're talking about Mendoza and not signing Pete Alonso back because of so-called what did he call it? Run prevention. Yeah, his run prevention take to start off this year is absolute stupidity. I mean, run prevention and the defense is not looking good, you know? Um, Look, I want to go over the box score real fast, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the team, and I'll get to more comments. But the main thing is just this: what is the identity of this Mets team going to be? And I tell you right now, geez, this team is gonna be hard to watch. I'm telling you, if you're a Mets fan, like, if these 13 games are gonna tell us the story of who the Mets are gonna be this year, oh my gosh, man, jeez, oh man, it's gonna be frustrating, man. Jeez, it's gonna be annoying to watch this damn team play baseball because, okay, you lose the first. I'm gonna go from the last games. You lose the game to the Dodgers. Excuse me, not the Dodgers. You lose the game to the Giants, the first game of the series. Then you win 3 in a row. Really good wins. Then you beat the Diamondbacks in the first game of the season. Okay. Yesterday, okay, it happens. You lose games. But this game is the game for the series. And a game like this, it could be a tiebreaker game later on in the year. Really? You give up 7 runs in the 7th and 8th inning? Really? Come on. Like if this is who this team is gonna be, then oh my gosh, man. Ah, boy, it's gonna be hard to watch them, honestly. It's gonna be really hard. Let me see here. Knicks won. Hey, shout out to the Knicks, man. They trying to get that 2 seed. Well, y'all got Soto and that as a trade. Get value out of the cap and hit rebound. No way. Mets is not doing that. Adizu Manizu, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Nolan didn't deserve the loss. Biting Wolf 100%. Everybody was pretty much hot garbage, minus Nolan McClain and a few others. Mets have to release Garcia. 100% Speedy. Agree with you. From opening day, from his first start. But again, Eduardo Rodriguez. Look, Eduardo Rodriguez dominated Team USA. Maybe he's just gonna have a great season, but we're talking about a pitcher with a 4 ERA. He dominated Team USA. Now he dominated the Mets. Really nasty. Nah, I disagree. How you feeling about Michigan winning? Hey, Jamal, congrats to Michigan. They were the better team. It's not that they didn't win in a pretty way. They won in a gritty way, a tough. They got it from the mud, and I was happy about that. So they're showing the bottom of the 5th inning. Mets had first and third. First and third, 1 out. And you don't score. Like, you don't even get that 1 run in from third. Like, all right. Like, oh my gosh, man. This team, man. They play better on the road. No clutch. You're right. Miguel, it's hard to be a Dodgers fan. No, it's not. Carlos Martinez, no way. It's 1 game. Yeah, but Biting Wolf, it is 1 game. But I'm very big on, like, they lost 7-2 yesterday. The game just got away. Like, you can't lose games like this. You can't be up 1-0 in the 7th inning and then you lose 7-1. And okay, they scored 4, and the way that they scored the runs, Brett Beatty, you got to catch that baseball. Okay, the way that they scored, they got 4 runs. You mean to tell me the Mets couldn't come back in the bottom of the 7th and get 1 run? Get 2 runs, make it, show some heart, get some runs back. Nope. They aren't working deep counts like they should on a consistent basis. And it's exactly. I can't wait for the Lakers and Warriors tonight. I should live stream that game, Gavin. What's up, Carlos? How you doing? Bullpen failed. Can't forget that every season some teams go on a midseason run that propels them into the playoffs. Exactly. Terry, that team has no heart. Whether the team has no heart, they didn't show none tonight. Whether cold out, they're safe. I get you. I've got massive amounts. Oh my gosh, horrible gas guy. Not even gonna replay your comment. I have tickets down for June 27th. Paid 150 down first base. Regret it. Now anyone wants? My gosh, you're not mad enough. Look, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you. Look, I know that you guys are all here for baseball talk. I missed the last two games. And look, hold on, let me see here. Both New York teams, they are not looking good right now. No, Yankees have 0. My God. Let's see here. DFA, Lovelady, and Garcia. Lovelady, why did Lovelady celebrate at the ending of the 8th inning? Like, or the 9th inning? What was I missing that Lovelady was like, yeah? What was I missing? Lindor not doing it, and we missing Soto. Yeah, but even with Soto, it's no excuse. Both New York teams are not looking good. I was there and left once they came 4-1. Jay, I don't blame you. You made the right choice. I'm headed to the game tomorrow. At least Luis Garcia and, and Lovelady won't be used. Let's see here. Soy J for following. Carlos, I don't know what's going on. Something's got to give. Soy gay. My gosh, exactly. Lindor sucks right now. I won't say he sucks, but right now he does. One word, Dodgers. And the Mets play the Dodgers in a few days. Look, folks, all right, I'm going to deviate real fast. I missed the last few games. And, you know, we have people here. We don't have a ton of people, but we have some people that you guys have been a part of my journey and whatnot. So these past days have been really, really tough. So, a few days ago, you know, I had asked some of you for prayers for my dog. I'm deviating for the Mets because I'm going to talk about the Mets in a little bit. Outscored 14-3 in the last two games. My gosh. So I asked some of you all for prayers for my dog. Oh boy, these past 2 days have been tough because unfortunately, I can't even waste time with the Mets right now. I'll finish with them. Unfortunately, my doggy passed away. Oh boy, folks. That's why I kind of don't even have the life to speak about the Mets right now. That's why I'm just calling them this garbage team, this hot garbage. And it's like, I don't even have the energy, you know, to really go in on the Mets right now. I don't. I really don't. You know, like, my wife had the dog. He wasn't just a dog neither. He was family. She had him for 16 years. So I met my wife 9 years ago. So that's when I met him. Yeah, 9 years ago I met him. And, you know, he became part of my life. And man, I just think about the cruelness of life, man. Like, geez, like the frustration. Let me see here. Hey, look, I appreciate you. Some of you, I know the title is Mets and Diamondbacks, but I'm gonna go back to them. But I wanted to at least let you guys know. Some people were messaging me like, I haven't seen you the past days. Wrestling is cool. I appreciate you. 27, I appreciate you. Tay Suave, really nasty. Tay Suave, hey, really nasty. I appreciate you. Look, I appreciate you all. And you know, I wanted to share that with you because if you see me guys not acting like myself, it's tough, you know? Like I had to debate. Like Tuesday, I just couldn't make the live. Yesterday, Wednesday was a tough one. But when you lose somebody that's close to you, folks, it's tough. Really, really tough. And one thing that motivates me, like, my dog, like, he didn't want to give up. Like, he really was fighting. Shout out to Ram Jam on YouTube. I really appreciate you. Really, really appreciate you. Um, you know, when you have somebody that like means a lot to you and you lose them, it hurts. But the fight that I saw, man, I saw a lot of fight in him. And if a dog, we're talking about a dog, but for me, he wasn't. For us, he wasn't. You know, when you're talking about that, I'm sorry, man. You see that fight, that stuff just makes you like, damn. Like, life is cruel because we all alive and it's gonna come to an end. But just seeing his fight, that stuff motivates me. So look, I will do more. I want to do a video to like tribute him, to honor him. I'm gonna have something how can I say, I'm gonna prepare a logo that I'm gonna be having in my live streams to honor him. I'm gonna be putting that there very soon. Most likely tomorrow I'm gonna have it ready to honor him, you know, so all of you can see. I need to make a video for him. It's just some of these days you're like, my gosh, it's tough to even want to do anything. But look, I appreciate all of you. I'm gonna go back to the Mets now, but I'm gonna talk a little bit more about him. Really nasty. So, just pray, bro. Always makes things better. Read the scriptures too, bro. Much love. Hey, much love. Carlos, this should have never let go. Let Peter Alonso go. It's a family. I lost a dog I have last year since I was 7. I'm 24. Yeah, that stuff is no joke, folks. No joke at all. I had 2 boxers and a Boston Terrier. I have one more dog, Cody. After him, no more dogs. It's heartbreak. 100%. It really is heartbreak. And look, I wanted to share this with all of you. I'm going to make a video on my page talking about him more, showing him. But at least on live stream, I wanted to talk about this because, boy, it's not easy. But nonetheless, I think and respect and I appreciate all of you. A dog for some people is like others having kids that can't. Really nasty, 100%. Look, I appreciate you. So I'm going to be talking about him a lot throughout the next few days just because I feel the need to honor him. And, you know, like when a human passes away, some humans get buried, they get a funeral. And me, I want to honor him at least for these days going in. You know, I want to honor him. His name was Kai Francisco. So I appreciate all of you. But look, enough of that. Look, I'm gonna go now to some Mets talk. And look, I'm gonna go with the box score. And from there, I'm going to talk about the identity of this team. And then I'm going to get off the live stream. And, you know, I'm going to be back tomorrow, folks. Tomorrow, I'll be back for the athletics. I should be here tomorrow, Saturday, and a portion of Sunday for the games. But tomorrow and Saturday's game, I definitely should be able to do both of these games. But, all right, nonetheless, let's talk about the Mets and their absolute garbage performance from the 7th inning on. So first off, we'll do the box score. Lindor continues to hit 157, 1 for 4, not clutch. For the first 70 games of the year, we are almost every year seeing Lindor suck. And I just don't understand it. But, I mean, look, Bichette, 1 for 3. I mean, his average has gone up from, you know, one from .70 to 228. So you take that. Luis Robert Jr., yeah, the Mets are missing Soto. You know, you need Soto back. Vientos 0 for 4, his bat. Simeon 1 for 4. Alvarez 0 for 4. Beatty 1 for 4. The lineup needs Soto. But look, it's for me, this Brett Beatty and right field stuff gotta stop, man. Stop putting Brett Beatty in right field because he burned us tonight. Stop. Like, put Brett Beatty in left field. Leave Carson Bench in right field. Like, I don't get that. Carson Bench is our right fielder. Why is he being moved to left field in a game and Beatty's taking right? Why? That doesn't make sense. That's stupid. There, I can back some support of, that's like, okay, he's a rookie, but what the hell are you doing? Like, you moved Soto to left field. Okay, Soto's injured. Okay, you moved Soto to left field. And you're moving so that Bench can have right field. Why the hell are you moving Bench to left field so Beatty can play right field? What the hell is that? That makes no sense. Some people are saying that Nolan McClain is going to be the new Jacob deGrom, and I don't believe it. But look, lowest ERA through first 6 career home starts, 1.26. Lower than Matt Harvey, lower than Noah Syndergaard, lower than Masato Yoshi and Charlie Pelue. Oh, yeah, something like that. Like, why are you putting Bench in left field and Beatty in right? Okay, Beatty's athletic. It don't matter. What the hell is that? City field, right field is a tougher than left field. Put Beatty in left field. Oh, but he's a lefty. So what? Soto's a lefty as well. So stuff like that, I can support people that come at Mendoza or Stearns. Like, what the hell are you doing with that? You move Soto to left field. Okay, he's injured. Put Tyrone Taylor in right field, not Beatty. Come on now. It's horrible. Absolute garbage. Speedy 22. Good night, brother. Sorry for your dog. I appreciate you. Lindor doesn't look happy. Also needs to color his blonde. User team stinks, man. So boring. My gosh. Don't matter. Mets will never beat LA in 5 or 7 game series. We will. Jay's hater. Don't worry, bro. Marlins taking the division. Canny. It's not gonna happen. But the Marlins are definitely better. Look at the Tigers lineup and tell me how we're losing. Like, we had like 4 or 5 batters batting 200. Yeah, it's crazy. Now we got like 1 to 2. Brady burned us exactly. Ben should be in the outfit. Mendoza is a terrible manager. Doesn't know, McCain, 8 Clay Bros cashed my over quick. I know you hyped, Dio. He gives him time. Mendoza's the problem. I'm telling you, bad manager. Look, if there's one thing I've learned this, and I'm gonna give you some love, Speedy 22, when you're talking that. I want to see pro Max Clark. I played against him in All-American Baseball. Wow. If the Mets get rid of Mendoza, we would win. But who are we going to get? Who would you get, Speedy 22? Lindor is making too many errors. He is, but I can't blame that. I don't blame Pete not coming back. He knew the team. Drew, yeah, but also they're not doing good as well. I don't blame Pete for not coming back. Yeah, Baltimore's not doing that great. When did you start playing baseball? Me, I've been playing baseball since I was 9 years old, so I have a good sense of certain things that should be done and shouldn't be. MC Kutch, what's up, brother? What's going on? How you doing? I don't blame Pete for not coming back. He knew the team. 2-star. Start Mauricio. Look, after Mauricio getting that clutch hit, you should give him the start. You should. I would get Joey Cora as a manager. Great baseball, smart. But look, that's frustrating for me there. You moved Juan Soto to left field. And now for Bench to be right. And now you're moving Bench to left and Beatty in right. What the hell is going on? That is absolute garbage. And that makes me... That makes me angry as a Mets fan. Look, I'm not trying to overreact. Like, I'm reacting to now. This is not my reaction for the season. I'm going to react a little bit in a few to the Mets identity, and that's where I'm going to talk a little bit about what we've seen. But I'm just reacting about right now. When you decide to live stream, you are going to talk about now. You're going to talk about the past, the present, and the future. When you live stream, that's at least that's what I do. But for the past, I'll talk. But for the present, oh my gosh, man. I'm from the baseball era where you put a lineup and you stick with that lineup for a few days. Then you make changes. You don't make changes every single damn day. Like, come on, man. That stuff's frustrating. This is why it's hard watching baseball sometimes. Because I get it. You have a new team. You're experimenting. I get it. But these are the games that matter. And unfortunately, the Mets, unless they prove me wrong, and I don't think this, the Mets are not good enough to run away with a division or run away with a wild card. We saw it last year. They had like a freaking 10-game lead in a wild card and you lose it to the damn Cincinnati Reds. Because you lose the series at home to them. Then you lose the series in Cincinnati. So, look, I'm reacting to now. And, absolute horrible embarrassment. Yesterday, David Peterson, hot garbage. You're probably going to have to get ready to take this guy out of the rotation because, he's looked bad his last few starts. And unfortunately, some players, you cannot give them the benefit of the doubt where you got time. Hell no, they can't. After what Peterson did last second half, hell no, he don't got time. I'm not giving him time. I'll put Manaea in. And Peterson will be the new piggyback, or we're going to trade Peterson. One or the other, but I'm not giving you, oh, you got time. Hell no, you don't got time, man. Figure it out. Jake, the Mets played good first 6 inning, led, and then the defense and let NOLAN McClain down in the 7th, and they got blown out. And they threw the game in by putting Rico Garcia in, and the Diamondbacks got 4 in the 7th, which, okay, the Mets could have came back in the bottom of the 7th. Get a run across. I've always learned this in baseball. When a team has a sloppy inning on you and they score multiple runs, you got to punch back. You got to get 1 or 2 runs back. Unfortunately, with their garbage, they didn't. They didn't get nothing back. So they ended up 4-1, quick inning, give up 3 runs, throwing Rico Garcia, is over. I wish that I could get paid millions of dollars to go and show up with no heart and just whatever. I wish, man. Nah, I don't wish. Because I wouldn't be able to not show heart. I would show heart. Even if we lose, I guarantee you I'm going to show heart. Which I can appreciate a little bit of Love Lady screaming at the ending. But, jeez, man. Mets didn't even give Pete a contract. Meanwhile, they gave Bo 3 years. Yeah, that's what I disagree, especially because run prevention. Send bench down for Clifford if he doesn't do after May. I can support that. They look good on paper. Yeah, we should be winning more and losing less, you guys. I agree. Hey, we got to make the playoffs first, Biting Wolf. Don't change the lineup after a huge win. Example. If we win 10-3, don't change it. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. MC Kutch. Look, I'm at the point where Peterson, if you don't wake up, Christian Scott's going to take your spot. I'm giving Christian Scott in, 2024? Because he missed all of 2025. Hey, Christian Scott was projected to be a Mets top pitcher at one point. Hey, Peterson, if you don't wake you up, oh, you got to go, man. You got to go. Real talk. Flush and go on. Yeah, look, I agree with flush and go on. That's why I'm not trying to like overreact. Like again, folks, I'm reacting to now. But I'm speaking because these are things that if I'm a manager, I'm telling myself as the manager, look, this, I don't curse. This crap is happening now. This crap is gonna stop. It's gonna stop. I coach. I don't curse at, I don't curse. I don't curse at all. But I tell my kids, look, you're making this mistake, but these mistakes have to stop. Now, can I control everything? I can't. But at least I'm instilling into them that mentality. Look, this garbage got to stop. It got to stop. And now, look, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. Mendoza's a grown man. The team are grown men. When you're handling grown men, it's different. But I'm sorry. You got to man up and you got to take charge. So I hope that Mendoza's somebody that's, going. Larry Fitz, I rather the boop happen now rather than later in the season. I agree with you. I agree. He's a free agent anyway after the season. He's gone regardless. JoJo, 100%. 100%. But I don't want him pitching if he's going to pitch hot garbage. Yo, folks, this Arizona lineup coming into this series was not doing good. They weren't doing good. Let me tell you a little bit about the Diamondbacks. Okay. Because this Diamondbacks team was not scoring runs. And for them to score 7 in 2 games in a row, for them to score 7 in 2 innings, look, the Diamondbacks. Okay, let me see here. Where are the Diamondbacks at? Okay. The Diamondbacks started off the season getting swept by the Dodgers. They scored 2, 4, and 2. Then they swept the Tigers. They scored 6, 5, and 1. Okay. No, 9, 7, and 1. Okay. Then they played the Braves. They scored 7. They lost 17-2, 2-0, 2-1, and 6-5. Okay, I'll take that back a little bit. They've been a little up and down. They started off down, but then they finished. But it's the same thing with the Mets. So I'll take that back. But I'm sorry, like the Mets, I just hope that Mendoza has a grip where he's like, guys, listen, this garbage has to stop. I hope that he can hold people accountable. Because if you can't hold the locker room accountable, then I'm sorry, that's a problem. That I could have sworn the season started like 2 weeks ago, Daddy Reva. Yeah, but I'm reacting to right now because, okay, look, for any fans that say the Mets will be okay, and I'm one of them, I do think the Mets will make the playoffs this year. But I'm very big on this. It's not how you lose. It's not about losing games. It's how you lose. That matters. It matters how you lose games. Because you're up 1-0 in the 7th inning and you let the team score 7 unanswered. It's unacceptable. You don't respond. It's unacceptable. I'd give everything I had to play in the MLB because I can do a better job than half of them. Huh. My goodness. Hey, I'm not going to argue with that. I had a 333 batting average in college. They are top 5 offense that was bound to wake up, man. JoJo, I believe. I could have sworn the season started. Yeah. AZ is always hot early. Aaron Fudge, Yankees lost 1-0. Don't worry. Y'all lost the series of the Athletics. Aaron Judge, what did he do today? JoJo and early. Long season, bro. Gio, they suck. Atlanta or Miami going to win the division. I gave up on them 2 years ago. Damn. Don't give up, Gio. Let's see who are. Yeah, Atlanta look good this year. They definitely do. Meet the Mets. Greet the Mets. Step right up. We got a Yankee fan. Come on. Now's not the day to say Mets are bad when y'all just lost the series to the Athletics. Can we talk about scoring more than 1 run against E-Rod? Exactly. Look, it's crazy because he dominated Team USA. I guess he's just having a good year. It's cold in April. I get it. Put your skates on. What a time to be a Mets fan. Step right up and greet the Mets. Dodgers in 5. The offense and Weaver has to wear this loss. Yeah. Let's see here. Do the tomahawk chop and war chant. Look. Wait, the New York lost to the Athletics? Yeah, the Yankees lost the series to the Athletics. Wait, why New York lost to the Yeah. Brett Beatty ruined the game, definitely. But Mendoza shouldn't have had him out there. Aaron Judge fan. Yes, Mets really like to waste money on superstars and they don't do pop. Aaron Judge fan. The Yankees lost 1-0 to the Athletics. Stay in your lane. Look, all right. Now I'm gonna talk about the future of the Mets. Look, the Mets started off the year winning their first 2 games. Then they lost. Then they won 3-1. Then they lost 3 in a row. No, excuse me. Then they lost 3 in a row. So they were 3-4. Then they won 4 in a row. Then they were 6-4. No, excuse me. Then they won 4. Wait, what did they win? Yeah, then they won 4 in a row. Then they were 7-4. Now they've lost 2 in a row, so they're 7-6. It's all good. It's gonna happen. But as the season goes on, you want to see this team have more separation. And with the separation, you don't, again, folks, I know that you're not going to always win a lot of games, but the way you lose matters. So, for the sake of the Mets, I hope the identity, if this is the identity that we're going to get for this Mets team through the first 13 games, it's going to be a tough season. But if we can get this team that grinds it out, pushes, battles, so we're going to be fine. And that's what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to. Let's see what happens against Los Angeles Dodgers. 100%. I'm going to be covering that series. Aaron Judge fan, you're very, very angry. If you keep putting all of this, you're mad that the Yankees lost the series to the Athletics. You definitely mad that the Yankees lost the series. Let me see here. Big payroll. Gio, who's your team? And going nowhere. They overpaid for Soto. The guy is not worth all that money. Yeah, but Steve Cohen has the money. It's not like that. They're not gonna stop from it. You know, they're gonna still do things. Really nasty. Sorry, what was your question? Give me mod. What do you mean give you mod? What's that? Favorite Jose Canseco memory. I'm not too sure. I like Jose Canseco's batting stance. I'm a big fan. Carlos Martinez. Don't matter if they're New York Mets, New Jersey Nets, New York Jets, Dodgers in 5. Put you on skates? Nah, that's not true. Thoughts on the game. Look, we are not gonna win every game. It's gonna happen. But for me, the way you lose matters. And if you're a Mets fan, you hate to see your team lose like this. You hope that they can, come back and win games in a better way. You hope that they can come back and win games and, show some heart. Because look, if this Mets team shows heart, it comes down to that. They're going to be fine. And I get it. The weather's tough. Okay. It just comes down to that with the identity. If this Mets team can show heart, we're going to be fine. Now, if this team doesn't find a way to start showing heart, so look, it's going to be a tough season, folks. It's going to be a tough season. Everyone goes through slumps. It's all good. Just stay competitive. That's what I mean. That's all I can ask for. I play catcher and also some left field. But that's all I can ask for, folks. It's all I can ask for from the Mets. Just show heart, please. Show heart. If the Mets can show heart in spite of a loss like this, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. And what does heart mean to me? It means that a team has an inning against you. Okay. All right. But we're going to punch right back. We're going to punch right back. It means if somebody's throwing at your best player, okay, I'm going to throw at their best player. Like the Angel, like George Soler put that brawl because they hit Mike Trout. He almost got hit. And he's like, enough of this. I'm not somebody that says, I'm not saying I'm happy for fighting, but there got to be some heart, man. So that's what I have to say, folks. Let me see here. Gio, diehard Mets fan for years, but not no more. What heart? They showed last year after all the... Gio, I feel your pain, man. I feel your pain. Oh, yeah, I included every position in one game, including 105 pitches. My God. Still lost too. My goodness. Vientos is balling. He's definitely do better. He's doing better. What choice do we have? Playboy, exactly. But hey, look, I said this some weeks ago. The Mets need me in the dugout. The Mets need me in the dugout. Maybe not playing, but they need me to mend things together. But look, folks, all right. I'm gonna be getting off the live stream. Look, I appreciate all of you. I'm a diehard Mets fan, and I've always said this, in the good and in the bad, I'm gonna stay with this team. It's just it. In the good and in the bad, I'm with the Mets. Like I said, I played every position for the love of the game. I don't ever give up. That's what I'm talking about. Really nasty. Thank you. Yeah, in the good and the bad, I'm rolling with the Mets. So no matter how angry or annoyed I could get, in the good and in the bad, I'm rolling with this team. And I encourage you to do the same. But that's the difference with me when we're talking about identity. Can they show some heart? Look, I appreciate all of you on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok. I'm going to be back tomorrow around 6:45 Eastern Time, New York time. That's 5:45 if you're in Texas Central Time. Mountain Time is 4:45 and West Coast Time is 3:45. I'll be back around that time. And we're going to cover the game tomorrow, the Mets versus the Dodgers. Excuse me, the Athletics. They play the Dodgers starting Monday, which I will be covering that. Look, I appreciate all of you, all right? Carlos, really nasty, biting wolf. Max 31, Batista. Who else? Let me see who else I have to say. Gio, put you on skates, Green Lantern, all of you, every single one of you that are here, Stephanie, Nails, every single one of you, AJ, appreciate the follows. Yeah, follow, be a part of this journey, because we're gonna be back. We're gonna be live streaming in the good and the bad, but we definitely gonna make it. 352567 Gio, my heart goes out to you. Not a New York fan, but appreciate your loyalty to your team. Facts, I appreciate that as well, because in the good and the bad, we got to stay with our teams. But look, I appreciate all of you. You can put it down already. Tomorrow, I'll be back with one more live stream. I appreciate all of you for the support. For my doggy passing away, I appreciate the support from everybody. I'm going to be back, and we're going to all talk really, really soon. Remember, higher expectation sports. No matter what you go through in your life, keep your head up and keep moving forward. Let's go. Stand up, everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Have a good one, everybody.